episode 37 of What If Civilization Started Over. Let's get into it. So last episode, a lot of things happened. You can't tell Yemen happened. Yemen gained a bunch of territories. That's one thing. Yeah. But just like every other episode, we're gonna start with Japan updates. Over here, this blue thing is going to invade this red thing, and the red thing is also going to be invaded by the orange thing. And the orange thing is also going to invade the yellow thing, the yellow Japanese country, and so is the blue. So let's see what this looks like in the end. And it will look something like this, where the blue one is going to get this, and the orange one is going to get this. Capitals can be erased, and now we're going to go over to this mess. You didn't watch the last episode. A surprise invasion from the blue Chinese country took place. And now, the North Koreans are slowly losing. And also there's this giant exclave here. This exclave is going to try to connect up back with the Koreans. But remember, these guys also have bomb warfare, and they're sharing the technology with the South Koreans. So the South Koreans, when they see this, they're going to make a massive push down towards the capital from two ends, which is both threatening the capital and threatening all of these troops here to basically be gone. So these guys are going to retreat back to the capital, making them gain all of this. These things here are going to now set sail to the northern parts of Korea, and because of that, the South Koreans push them all the way out of North Korea. And also the South Koreans are pushing a bit up here. These areas are strategically important, so when all the troops arrive here, they push back greatly because some of the troops that were up here are going down to here. And when that happens, they quickly connect up their country again, and also start to push back the blue Chinese country. And that's today's update. Let's see what that looks like. And this is what that's gonna look like. So now we're going to go onto the alliance layer as these two sides of this mini Cold War-ish thing, the square alliance versus the Iran alliance, may start to people are trying to evacuate these countries as something happens on these trade routes. Something big happens with these trade routes. If you know, these areas are shared territories. So they're technically the territory of both the Mesopotamian country and the Orange country. But the Mesopotamian country only really controls trade, partially. They want full control of this. So what they're going to do is they are going to invade into this territory that's technically theirs, but also the Iran alliances. And when the treaty of, this thing happened, the blue team, when that collapsed, they specifically said that this is technically both your territory and no response is allowed. No military response is allowed if it's invaded. So they invade. And I'll color these a different color. Maybe no. And they're going to annex these territories. But what I mean by annex is just take more and more control of them. So now Mesopotamia has a bigger control over these territories than Azerbaijan or Caspia. And that is going to scare the Iran alliance. And some of the members of the Iran alliance are thinking of unifying, but they technically can't Why is this? This is because in the peace treaty of World War Zero, there was an article that says if any of that none of these Iran countries or any of the countries that broke away from Iran, which are pretty much all of these countries in the Iran coalition, except this guy, can't unite 200 until 200 years after the war ended. And actually 300 years. And how long ago did World War Zero happen? About 295 years ago in Wixo. So these guys just can't unite, but they only have 5 more years before they could all maybe reunite the Iran Empire. Who knows if the world will allow it though? Just saying. Yeah. While that's going on, we need to look at Europe because some stuff is happening. You know this Triangle Alliance thing here? Another country just joined it. And this, try to guess what country could possibly join. Yeah, you probably know because of me hovering over it, but maybe not. Now you know. Corsica joins in on the Triangle Alliance. Why do they do this, you may ask? To defend against the Purple Team. They feel like since they kind of encompass the original Purple Team capital about right here, they feel like the Purple Team might invade them. And invasion would be devastating for them since, if you can't tell, Purple Team border there, and all of this white is just Purple Team border. Oh, and also partial Navy borders, yeah. So that could be devastating. And a war with them, if they were alone, would probably go something like this. Yeah. And they joined this to protect and stop from against that because they feel like these guys are good because yeah, they're doing well in that department over in the Americas. So yeah, and the Purple Team feels a little bit threatened by this. But they don't really want to do too much because if they respond too harshly, this alliance may invade. Which would also be devastating because you kind of have some territory that the Iran Empire may want. So that would be definitely devastating. And Yemen you also have some territory Yemen may want. And you know what happens when Yemen wants territory. Yeah. So, yeah, the Purple Team isn't going to respond to that too harshly, but they are going to invade another country. They're going to invade this pink thing here. This pink Yugoslav Bosnian thing that doesn't have a coastline because the Purple Team decided to steal all of it. I think we should put those up. They want more. The reason they invade is because they want more trade routes going through their country. And they almost take the capital, but not until something else happens. You know the Square Team? This guy joins it. But why is that important? Because this country also joins the Square Team. So now the Pink Team is getting support from the Square Team. But they take the capital, and the Square Team is about to declare war on the Circle Team, and that may not be a smart of a move, but they don't really want to get involved, so they just make a peace treaty of what seems reasonable. Let's see what that looks like. And this is what they. Oh my, I can't even see that. Let's just yeah. They get this. The Purple Team will get this territory, and this territory. And also, the Pink Country gets membership into the Square Alliance, which is definitely something. Yeah. Let's look at Poland now because oh no, they're invading a country. What country may they possibly want to invade into? Really, Poland? Who would you want to invade into? Oh, you want to invade into Germany. They want to possibly reunite the Circle Alliance. So, Poland is invading Germany. And they yeah. That didn't go so well. And if you guess the peace treaty, full annexation. And now they're maybe looking sights on Sweden to possibly get the old territories they once had. But if you can't tell, Poland is getting ginormous. So the Square Alliance is going to gain a couple members to go against this. One of them is going to be the Austria. Let me just change the color of that. Yeah, that's seeable. Yeah. And also, this thing here. Yeah. These two just don't really feel like they should go with Poland. But who knows if that's a good idea. Now we are going to go down to here. Because a new alliance is going to be made. A new Diamond Alliance. It is going to be founded by Sudan. They found an alliance to go against Yemen. The original Diamond Alliance, maybe not original, I'm not sure. With the Mediterranean Union, these were just the leftovers from that alliance. And the alliance was disbanded, and now some other African countries were joining on this alliance. Like the green country, the orange country, this thing here, the blue country, the yellow country, the red Uganda country, and the pink country. This is only just an alliance to go against Yemen and Yemen only. If any wars happen within these alliances, they don't care unless Yemen comes in. Because if Yemen comes in, everybody's going after them. Yeah. Now we are going to go to what is this? Indochina area thing. To this area because a country's breaking away from here. Pink country is gonna break away from both of these countries over in the central Indochina area. And this rebellion is not going to be realized by the governments until a major port is taken by it. Okay. They don't. Then the Myanmar's gonna try to fight back. They push back a little bit before. Let me get the color. Okay, these guys are strong, and there, that's something. Oh, and another rebellion is popping up. Wait, huh? Oh. Just thinking of shapes, because Yemen has made an alliance. And who joins this alliance? Oh, the pink country. And, this thing. So apparently these rebels were funded by Yemen. And they made this alliance to help expand their influence even more. And some other countries will join this, like this Green Indian country and Bangladesh. And if you can't tell, Yemen is becoming a big power in the world. But then Yemen is going. There's a major city in here in this gray thing, and wait, did I put the alliance things on the right layer? Oh, yeah. So Yemen, there's a back to wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, back to India. There's a major city in this gray thing here, and Yemen wants it. I'd say it's a pretty major city, just it's not on a trade route. But they want it. So they are going to buy it from the Grey Country. So the Grey Country is going to sell this exclave over to Yemen. And this exclave here is going to be sold to the Brown Country. So now borders look normal in India. And now we're going to do one final thing for this video. As something over in this kind of area with a bunch of stuff. Yeah. The yellow country is going to invade the blue country. This yellow thing that may be trying to make weird borders is invading this blue thing. Even though it's not on the trade route. Not on trade route. They still want the land, and they're all gonna get the land if they encircle this area and use some tactics, some like guerrilla warfare tactics to take all this. And then they continue to go down. They take the capital and they force them to surrender. Let's see the peace treaty.